What's going on today, guys? Sticks10 here, and we've got another edition of the meme team coming at you right now. Hopefully you guys are liking that. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And without further ado, we'll take a look at the meme team, new and improved. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright, let's get into it. We've got Ludicolo, fresh off the win from Worlds in Europe. Lanoon is a new player on our team, something I did build for Worlds. Wanted to test it out in this format. We've got Firo, a new attack on it. Raichu has double attacks. Giraffe Rig is the same. And Eridos, or however you say it. Best and West can correct me later on because I say it wrong every time. Anyway, so here we go. We got Firo versus Lantern. Definitely a bad matchup here. We switch into our Raichu. I definitely could have switched into, I've got Ludicolo in the back, so I could have went into that and probably would have been a better move, but he would have switched out automatically on me into probably a flying type to destroy my Ludicolo, so saving it for later. He does use a shield, hit another Thunder Punch, this will eliminate him unless he shields. He double shields here, so we're down. He's got a lot of energy built up. So we're going to bring in our Ludicolo with those dance moves. Going to mesmerize his team. We don't use our last shield there. Waiting for his flying type to come in, and it's Venomoth. Not going to do super effective damage to me, but Confusion does hit really hard. And does going to have a Silver Wind there, so that is going to have to be blocked. And we get to the Ice Wind, or Ice Beam, just barely, but we do go down to Confusions there. Come in with Firo. He hits us with Poison Fang. Do faint down that Venomoth. And Noctowl comes in. So we don't stand a chance here against Noctowl. Unfortunately, we don't have a move that's going to be super effective to Noctowl. And the Sky Attack is going to eliminate us. So the meme team takes a loss in that round. Leading with Firo is kind of a risk, obviously. Ludicolo versus Fortress, definitely going to be a bad matchup for us. We switch into our Lanoon and see how it does. You can see that Shadow Claw just hits really hard, builds up a lot of energy really fast, and then we do have Grass Knot and Thunder. So depending on if he blocks, we can get off quite a bit of damage there with Thunder. But we are going to faint down here if we do not block. It's a Heavy Slam. So he's actually running Heavy Slam Rock Tomb on his. Interesting matchup there. And we don't get the click off in time. So we go down there fairly quickly, unfortunately. Would have been nice to get off that Leaf Blade. Grass Knot there. So we do faint it down. He brings out his Noctowl. He is going to block this. And then we switch to our Firo, which is what I should have done before to get down a couple of shields, because obviously he had 2 shields. There's no reason not to block. So definitely a mistake on my part there. And you can see he hits a Sky Attack, basically faints down our Firo there. And then we're going back into Ludicolo, try to save it with Ludi, see if those dance moves can get us through with a victory. It looks unlikely at this point, and he does get to Sky Attack, so we are done for. Bye-bye, Ludicolo. Razor Leaf does a lot, but just unfortunately there are a lot of things that I obviously is going to lose to, and there's another example of that. He's got Vigoroth, which obviously we are going to be weak to, because that counter damage is going to do quite a bit, and then our Shadow Claw is not doing a lot to him because it's obviously resisted. So get to another Grass Knot. This will faint him down unless he uses a shield. He does decide to shield, and we are going to allow ours to faint to that Body Slam. Bring in our Ludicolo, should come back out, and we'll faint down this, but he does get off one more Body Slam. Might be able to get to a second one, maybe, probably not. Nope, he had built up energy, so we've got to block that now. That's just how quickly Vigoroth can get off those Body Slams, unfortunately, for us. Bring out Noctowl here. We're going to block this Sky Attack. We are out of shields now, and he's got one. Bring out Firo, which is what we were trying to do. before. We do get off a Sky Attack. Let's see if it burns his last shield. It does. He's going to hit us with this, and this might knock us out. Might be on the edge. Nope, it feigns us down. And we are able to get off the Ice Beam. So there was a good switch where I'm able to get an Ice Beam off, see what his last Pokemon is here, and his Venusaur, so obviously not a good matchup for us, is going to get to those Frenzy Plants a lot faster than we can get to anything. So that does eliminate us from the match here. So another loss for the meme team. I do feel like one thing though, the meme team is allowing me to basically learn how to switch, practice my switches, and also what to do in bad situations more often. And so I do feel like I'm growing as a player while using this. Obviously, I am having fun with it. I'm also learning a little bit about the movesets and seeing what's viable, what's not. Here, you know, my Raichu knows if it knew Brick Break, I think it would help a lot instead of Thunder Punch Wild Charge. So that may be something that I switch up. We do decide to block one Body Slam, and we might be able to survive this Body Slam with just enough, and gonna hit this into his next one. But we do switch to Girafarig to see if we can get to a Thunderbolt, and he uses Nightshade, so that's gonna be resisted by me. So he's gonna hit Nightshade again, and so not very effective because it's a ghost move into a normal type. So that's why it's not very effective. Just so you guys know, it is resisted, and we're gonna get a Thunderbolt off into this Lantern, luckily, and it does take off quite a bit of his health, and we've got an Ice Beam charged up. Not going to be super effective, but is it enough? No, it might be. Nope, not going to be enough. He has a sliver of HP left and was able to get to that Thunderbolt. I think if we got off one more Razor Leaf, he would have been done. Meme team almost pulled it off there. Very close match there. I think him using Nightshade did change it in favor of me a little bit more. So here we go. He switches out into Venusaur. So we're going to build up a Wild Charge here. See if we can get a shield. Not very effective, but do get quite a bit of health off of him. And going to allow Raichu to fall to the Frenzy Plant here. I didn't want to give up the switch advantage. Or I guess I had switch advantage, so I don't know why I didn't switch out. But Girafarig able to take down Venusaur, build up a little bit of energy with those confusions. Vespiquen comes back out, and we're going to shield it once and then go for a Thunderbolt, which they're going to shield more than likely. So Girafarig versus Vespiquen, not a good matchup obviously, but it does tank quite a bit of that down. Ludicolo comes out. Obviously, Girafarig and Ludicolo on the same team is a problem with Vespiquen on the other side. Just something to keep in mind, guys. So, there we go. We lost that one pretty big. Still had a shield remaining for the opponent. So, definitely could have done better there. Vespiquen versus Fearow. This is a better matchup for us. Is going to switch out into Lantern. We're going to switch to our Ludicolo and build up that energy and just tank this Thunderbolt. It's going to do about half of our HP there. Still able to get quite a bit, and we're going to have almost enough for a Ice Beam with whatever comes in. It is Vespiquen. We do hit an Ice Beam. Going to have to use a shield here to survive, and that's the first shield. And then we're going to bring back out Fearow, I do believe, as we let the countdown timer go, and Fearow comes back out, building up that energy. Gonna block that because it would be a Power Gem, and then we hit our Sky Attack. Gonna have to use a shield if they want Vespiquen to survive. They do switch out into Vigoroth, so we switch into our Raichu. We do have the advantage here because we have an extra shield for those Body Slams, but those Body Slams are going to be coming fast and furious now. So we're going to have to get off a charge move fairly quickly. There's Wild Charge. Definitely, this is where Brick Break, I think, would help Raichu out quite a bit, is that Vigoroth matchup. at least makes it closer. There we win because we had shield advantage, and this is going to be an X scissor, which is not enough, so we're able to get off our sky attack, and that is a victory for the meme team. So 1 victory and I don't know how many losses, way too many to count at this point, guys. But we're having fun. We're learning stuff about some of those Pokemon. Obviously, this Raichu with the party hat has Spark, so you can see it's going to have different matchups. And that is one where if I had Brick Break on that, it would be a better matchup for me. So unfortunately, and he has that Wild Charge, which is going to be neutral to Ludicolo because of the water and grass typing. But we're able to, both of us faint at the same time, actually, which is unfortunate for us. We're going to hit our Thunder Punch here, try to burn some shields, not giving up that last shield. It may just try to feint us down, actually, and does. We weren't able, I should have went for another Thunder Punch. We're going to shield this up. Body slams are going to be coming in pretty quick here, and still has a shield remaining. You can see how much that body slam does to Fearow. Both of us have 1 shield apiece. We're going to use our last shield, building up some extra energy there. Peck is just not a great fast move, unfortunately, and that's one thing that holds back our Fearow versus Noctowl here. Fearow does have, interesting, it has Drill Run as a charge move, and that may be something that that you want to run on your Fearow. I wouldn't recommend running Fearow, but maybe something, if I get an extra charge TM, I might use it on Fearow to give it Drill Run instead, and that gives you a little bit of advantage on the electric types. So you could, if you get enough energy, you could hit that instead of a sky attack into, say, Lantern or something, and they're not expecting it. Gives you some advantage there. Interesting type. I might also check out Staraptor because it has a couple, they take a while to charge up, but it does have some interesting moves. Brave Bird, Close Combat, and Overheat for charge moves, so that might be an option as a flying type on the meme team as well. Something I'm looking at least. Their Raichu is able to take it down with a Thunder Punch, and Vigoroth comes in, and no Protect Shield, so we're going to fall to the bot. Oh, we do actually get off another Thunder Punch into Vigoroth using their last shield. Fearow comes in, a little lag there for a second, but able to, there's a Body Slam, so that's going to do about half health, and we're getting them down fairly quickly. And unfortunately, the Sky Attack not going to be enough to take down Fortress, and so we are going to lose that match. It still had Vigoroth with a little bit of health left too. Raichu, Vigoroth lead. Not looking good right now. We might be able to burn a few shields if we play it right, but Ludicolo comes in and waiting for a switch. He uses another Body Slam. Is he going to stay in with Ludicolo? No, he switches to Heracross. Let's see if we can get, we do get to an Ice Beam though, so that is good for us. He's going to block that, and we do go down. So Heracross, bring out Fearow. He's going to use Close Combat. Wow, that did a lot to our Fearow, and does feint him down there. We're not going to be able to get to a charge move with our Fearow, unfortunately, and Fearow is going to feint here fairly quickly. What he brought out Lantern. We've got Raichu left, trying to hit a move, waiting, hit Thunder Punch, trying to get a shield, and nope, no shield there, and we hit another Thunder Punch trying to get a shield. Might be saving those. I should just go for Wild Charges here. That's okay. We're gonna hit another Thunder Punch and feint down this Lantern. Vigoroth comes in and feints us down, so we do lose that match as well. The meme team is not doing so well this time. Part of it is I'm testing out this Fearow, like Ludicolo, Raichu line. Probably not the best line. Obviously, I didn't switch out fast enough there. And they bring in Vespiquen. which is going to just tear apart our Ludicolo. Probably should have just saved this shield, because honestly, they're going to shield here. There's no reason not to. Into that Vespa Queen, and we do fade down. Bring out Raichu here. Get off those sparks. Expecting X-Scissor wouldn't do a whole lot, but that's okay. Thunder Punch into the Vespa Queen, and this is going to be the last match of this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. We're going to lose here the Rock Blast. I do like the Golem animation there with the Rock Blast, and so there you go. Our Fiero didn't stand a chance. Thanks guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I do appreciate y'all. And as always, keep on battling.